Okay, recording this video after close of trade Monday, the 2nd of March 2020. It's just gone 3:28 p.m. Chicago time. Hope you had a great day's trading. And another just unbelievably large range, large volume, fast day trading day today. I'm actually going to put up a video of a day trade I took around 1 p.m. going short because it was a damn good trade, made 30 points off it. But you're going to look at your charts and see where I kind of got in, got out, and think I missed the biggest trade of the day. And it is true. I did do that. I was actually hunting for this pullback to end of trend on the 15-minute chart. I've been talking about this in the last couple of videos. We have not seen exhaustion selling on the downside on these, kind of lower time frame charts. We've had all the exhaustion buying up here, no exhaustion selling on the downside. So I'm convinced that we're going to go down and test into these lows and get that pattern. I was hoping potentially that was going to happen with this pullback to end of trend on the 15-minute chart here. That's actually the intermediate time frame. We just busted above the resistance on the lowest time frame, came into pullback in a downtrend on the intermediate time frame. And I was actually playing I got a 30-point trade out of this move here, but as you can see, it stopped just after where I got out, and it's kind of reversed and gone above that resistance and kind of broken us into a little bit of an uptrend and strength right there. So first of all, I'm not convinced that we're not going to see that exhaustion sell. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to jump in Tuesday morning because of the activity that they've seen Friday into Monday, where seemingly Friday was a pretty important low down here at 2,900. A whole bunch of blue professional bars kind of come in. And we've had a really strong day today. So they're going to follow it in for kind of first thing on Tuesday. But I'm still going to be on the lookout for that kind of correction move and to go see that exhaustion sell. It would be unusual if we didn't kind of see that, particularly on these lower time frame charts. So just bear that in mind. And then just to show you the MTF charts for this whole kind of sequence. This is the trade I took, which was short 23.25 in this region here, and took out 30 points down at 93.25, kind of down here. And I got out because we had exhaustion sell, bullish divergence kind of come in, pull back to end of trend, starting to signal. We had some blue professional bars kind of come in here. So I was very happy with that. And I was thinking, well, I'm done for the day, but what I was expecting would happen, it would kind of play back into some kind of resistance area and then come back down again. But of course, the market always does the opposite of what you expect. It's very difficult, I find, to clear your mind of having expectations about what you think the market's going to do. I try and do it, but subliminally, kind of subconsciously, there's always something kind of going on in my mind saying, I think it'll do this next, and so on. Difficult to get rid of that, and that's what causes these just extraordinary moves, because everybody's trying to get short into it, and it just keeps on busting up through stops and so on, and powering higher and higher and higher. And you can see we had, confirmed uptrend kind of the whole way, a couple of little gaps along the way, but pretty much continuous all the way up here until we had pullback to end of trends on the intermediate time frames coming in, and then we had a little bit of profit taking at the end of the day there. So my little 30-point trade, looks insubstantial when you compare it to one of the biggest rallies that we've seen in a long time. It's like 100 points on the way back up. But anyway, I'll tag on the trade, see what you think. Hope you traded it well today. And again, looking forward to more action tomorrow. Okay, just got short 23.25, short 23.25. It's Monday, 2nd of March. It's just gone 1:21 p.m. Chicago time. And I'm hunting for this short. We've had a massive rally back up, and we are trying to find this turning point to go test the lows. So 15-minute tick bar chart is what I've been focused on, looking for this resistance to go play down, to go exhaustion low. So came in a couple of bars ago, and we had an initial break kind of down here, and then we bounced off blue professional bars on the 4,500 down here, came back up to test, all being led by the amateurs. We got a double supports kind of sitting here on the lowest and the intermediate time frame. So we have actually not broken into, we did, we just fractionally got a little bit of weakness there at this point here. But we need to break below this 2175, 2250, that kind of level, get a double break, get this kind of on the way to the downside. So yeah, we bounced off these blue professional bars kind of coming in at lows. It was a little pullback to undertrend on the 1500, came back up to test this level. I rode some of this on the way up, but I was looking for a break above these highs, above the 39 high into the 40s. We never got it. We kind of came into this 30 level, turned around. So it's led by the amateurs, amateur up bars, Rambo patterns on 1500. So we know it's weak on the way up, and we just need a nice kind of confirmed break on the downside. We're playing with the highest time frame, so resistance on the highest time frame, the swing down, resistance to support. And who knows if we get the break how far will be able to hold us on the way down. There's the amateur activity driving it up with Rambo patterns kind of coming in here. So we have seen a blue professional bar on the 4500, but nothing on the MTF chart. All right, here we go. So we got support, both breaking at the same time. That's good. So that means almost like a confirmed downtrend. But it's so volatile. Stops and targets will just clear out of the way just because it's almost too volatile to keep them at the usual kind of 4 and 4 rule, 4 and 10. So I just moved them well out. Up bar. So what we don't want is a kind of a clearing out trade where this is too early in terms of exhaustion sell, and we kind of go back up and run stops, all that kind of stuff. We just want a clear breakdown. I just realized I'd recorded that whole last little sweet sequence without the mic in front of my mouth. So looking at these blue professional bars here, we had a bunch kind of come in. We came back up, test entry, took a little bit of heat. We came all the way down. Blue professional bars here, what are they doing? I think they're selling. Just use that little gap, push back up, and just to load up the bases and just sell on the way down. So we actually turned into confirmed downtrend because we've broken that trailing stop. We're in weakness with the trending system, all white bars on price. So that's why this kind of turned around. Yep, we got exhaustion sell, fairly decent read here on the way down, but that could just be showing that they were just selling this whole sequence here, just getting ready for this thing to collapse through 3000s. But okay, bouncing off some Rambo patterns on 500. And we're triple supports kind of support. We're below this support. We've got a support in here. We're having to think about it. But we need to convincingly kind of break through here. What are our lows? Our low down here, 6s. So 6 is going to be key. If we break 6, we're going through the 3000s and it's going to be a big move. So this is what I'm kind of trying to play, pull back to end of trend on the 1500 with going for an exhaustion play on the downside. But we're having a bounce. Yes, good. This is what we want. We just had this big blue professional down bar falling through the ice, basically getting us going through that support level down here. So we're going to go have a look at 6. And another MTF Pro bar kind of go off in my ear. 2 of them just gone off there. So that's okay. So they were selling down here, and then another one coming. Right, usually you have a couple, and then kind of continuation on the downside. We're down at 7s. So there's going to be fireworks at 6. There could be a technical bounce at 6. So come on, we're in 8s. All right, here we go. We've gone through 6. We're at 4s. I put the target at 93 and a quarter, just for a round number. Okay, blue professional bars coming in here. Exhaustion sell. So start to quicken up. I think 3000's obviously going to be a key level. All right, dropping again down to 3s. Okay, Rambo pattern down here. Right, it's continuing down. We got through those Rambo patterns. We're at 95s. Target's 93 and a quarter. professional bars. Order filled in my 93 and a quarter. Excellent. 30-point trade. And so I was thinking about jumping out of those Rambo patterns because sometimes we can get some nasty kind of retraces from there. But no, kept on holding my nerve, which is good. And there we go, exhaustion cells, blue professional bars kind of coming in here. Now we've not put in pullback to end or anything like that. And this I'm sure is going to go pullback to end of trend and exhaustion cell or whatever on the downside, but it's going to be in legs. So, trading a tip bar chart, you're not going to be able to, you either trade one or the other. You either trade your 15-minute chart, you trade your tick charts. So, excellent. Good.